Have faith in yourself and your abilities. Be who you are and do good for others. Your actions do not go unnoticed and will be rewarded accordingly. So, as your actions will be rewarded accordingly, just know that everything you do comes back to you, okay? Good or bad. So, just remember that in all that you do. So, that's my little oracle message of the day. I'm just joking. So, or not really, but Samuel. Hi, I'm Samuel. Welcome to Celestial Oracle Code. So, these are the full moon readings, and so I don't know how many there's gonna be, but there's sounds like there's gonna be quite a few, and so we're just gonna do as many as we see fit to do today, and then we'll pick it up later today, probably. But right now, what it feels like in the collective is there are just new blessings coming through. There's all kinds of blessings coming through, and I think that that is why they are asking me to do so many of these readings, right? Because we are about to go through the full moon, and so we do these readings so that we are aligned with that highest timeline. Now, so if any reading sticks out to you, now is the time to get, to see what it means to you. So the sun on the bottom of the deck lets me know that joy and fulfillment are coming into your life. So if things have been feeling bleak or anything like that, if you've been feeling under the weather, if you've been feeling like things aren't going your way, if you've been feeling like something's stealing your joy, if you've been feeling like anything has sucked that out of your life, or if you are feeling joyful anyway, know that more joy is to come and you will be even more fulfilled. But if that hasn't been you, then know that there is a turnaround coming and the sun is coming out tomorrow. So know that there is joy coming. Joy comes in the morning, I'm hearing. Wow, okay. So you're being called to rest at the moment. Go ahead and rest right now. You might be tired. Ultimately, we went through a whole lot of activations, and it looks like you've gone through a tumultuous cycle, so something is ending, and you're being called to rest now after that tumultuous cycle. Whatever this was, know that it is over. That cycle has closed. We are in the end of those cycles, you guys. So you don't have to worry about that. Oh, and because you did so good in this cycle, well, guess what comes out for you? Your wish will be fulfilled, okay? So ultimately, not only is this the wish fulfillment card, but this lets me know that after this really hard cycle, you're being called to rest, and ultimately, it's going to lead you to new emotional integration and fulfillment. So you're going to integrate some of those lessons that we learned in this last cycle to make sure that there's no repeats, obviously, and also to make sure that you stay in alignment and to make sure that you recalibrate and you purge all of that negativity or any of that, any sadness, any grievance, any negativity, any dissatisfaction, any attachment to old narratives, anything that kept you up late at night, anything that made it hard to sleep or made it hard to go out, I'm hearing. Anything that made it hard to be around others. Anything that made it so that you were kind of clenching and wanting to be by yourself. Anything that made it feel like you were, for some of you, like you didn't want to be a part of life or society anymore. Any of that is leaving with this. So there's something in your life that's coming in that's going to be an unexpected turn of events that restores your faith, not only in the universe, in the way that your life is unfolding, in the way that this is occurring for you. And it's because of something you did to utilize your skills, or it could be something that's coming in that's going to help you to finally see all the skills that you have, and to finally see that you are a child of the divine, and to finally see that you have been taken care of this entire time. To finally see that you always had exactly what you needed on the inside of you, to finally complete whatever it is that you want to do here, to finally pull yourself out of all the situations that you didn't like and all the grievances and all of the attachment to the outcomes that no longer serve you, or any individuals or toxic situations that did not deserve to be in your energy or in your energy field in general. For any of the things that have caused you to feel depleted or feel drained on an energetic level, drained financially, drained of your time, drained of your peace of mind, drained of all of the things that made you feel like life was worth living, I'm hearing. So this is a restoration to your peace, to you believing in your emotions, believing in your intuition, believing in the relationships that are coming into your life, believing into the way that love unfolds in your life, believing that love can come into your life for some of you. So this is that. This is also you believing in the way that people communicate with you, believing that communication can finally be something that is geared towards you in a positive light and in a positive way, geared toward people listening to you and wanting to understand you, geared toward people wanting to see your inventions, your aspirations, your overall creations. I'm hearing the way that you show up in the world, the things that you bring to the table, how your skills affect others, and how your presence affects your environment. So this is all of that. This is also the way that you approach your work, the way that you approach creating your reality, the way that you approach creating the life you love, the way that you approach being the predominant creator in your life, the way that you approach utilizing all of the skills that you have, the way that you approach problem solving, the way that you approach communicating and things logically, or the strategies to get you further in life, and the way that you approach your actions, your desires, your purpose, and your fundamental way that you manifest the things that you want in this world. So all of that is found in here. And all of that shows that there is a new creation or a new identity that you're stepping into that is going to leave you with your wishes fulfilled. So that is a beautiful, beautiful message, you guys. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. Especially after you came out of all of that. You came out of all of that. And this is what you're coming into. I'm just throwing them. Woo. And guess what? So with the Nine of Cups coming out, then the Magician, then the Ace of Pentacles, well, now we're in the tangible world. Well, now we're in the tangible world, you guys. And so what that means is all of this is now creation. So the Magician just officially became you. The wish fulfillment just became something tangible that you wish for, manifesting in your world. And the Ace of Pentacles just became this entire spread, a futuristic spread of predictability that will show me how things are about to manifest in your world after you close down this cycle of depressing thoughts and depression and things that you don't want to actually experience in this world, after you rest and recalibrate your nervous system and really give yourself the time, right? So this is also resting your nerves. This is doing things to intentionally meditate. And so you're being called to listen to frequencies. Maybe 963 would be a good one to connect to the divine, but also I'm hearing 417 so that you really, really, really balance out that sacral energy, especially if you're having lower back pains. You would need to be listening to 396 and 417. Otherwise, 528 and 639 will help heal the heart and heal the solar plexus at this time, healing the self-esteem, healing the confidence, healing the self-trust, healing the gut instincts, and healing the intuition, right? And healing that the centered groundedness of the heart, and the compassion and the forgiveness that it truly takes for yourself, right? For anything that you may have allowed that let these energies in, and others for anything they may have done to create these energies in your world. So ultimately, you're meditating, you're reflecting, you're introspecting, but you are not harping on anything. You're releasing all worry, you're releasing all doubt, you're releasing all fear, you're releasing all attachment to your own narratives and outcomes that didn't serve you or were not desirable for you, or just were toxic and didn't play a good part in your life as far as you feel, right? But ultimately, what they did was they brought you to wherever you are. They brought you to where you are here in me. And ultimately, that already puts you in a good way, because that means that great things are about to manifest in your life, right? You don't get to be in front of me without that happening. So guess what? This means that a wish is being fulfilled in your life. You're creating whole new beginnings in your world, and those beginnings are starting to manifest in your life. So let's look and see what that beginning looks like for you. Well, what does that beginning look like for the collective at this time? What does this new beginning look like for the collective at this time? Woo! Woo! Well, it looks like mastery over your mind, and you will no longer be subject to anyone stealing your time, stealing your peace, stealing your material possessions, stealing your worth, stealing your value, stealing your self-respect. So that's one thing that this new beginning is bringing in. It will bring in the end of all that. Oh, it's bringing in a rebirth. So it brought in a transformation that you might have just gone through, endings to things that no longer serve you or are standing in the way or derailing your progress toward the destiny that you so deeply deserve and seek. And so this is showing a renewal to your life and to your approach in life, and also endings to things that get in the way of the life that you so deeply deserve and the life you're trying to create truthfully. So this is anything that's standing in your way of your soul blueprint, or anything that's standing in the way of your soul mission realignment, is being excommunicated and removed from your life at this time. So that's another thing that's being removed by this new vibration and this new frequency and this new beginning coming into your life. What else? Okay, the end of a karmic cycle is definitely what it's bringing in. So something has ended, right? That brought the end of all this despair and pain, and probably made it so that you feel like you're just drained and tired. So you're being called to rest, intentional rest. Schedule intentional rest, rest intentionally, right? So this is also meditation. This is not just sleep. This is intentionally letting your nerves rest. This is intentionally doing things that rejuvenate you, going out in nature, being on the water, even going into the mountains, I'm hearing for some of you, would be very battery recharging for you and just rejuvenating, right? After all the conflicts came into your life, right? And after all the conflicts that you dealt, getting rid of the gossip, getting rid of the liars, getting rid of the deceivers, getting rid of the betrayers, getting rid of the people who were trying to manipulate you or truly cause conflicts in your life on purpose, okay? So getting rid of all of that. We're getting rid of all of that. So that's gone. A new beginning is in the way after a self-imposed pause, right? So you paused for a little while, and now you probably are recalibrating because you didn't know that you were out of all of this, right? This is a lot of stuff to be in. You didn't know that you were out of all of that. Well, I'm telling you, it's over. Like, you're about to see things unfolding in your life that are going to let you know that this is not the energy you're in anymore. It's over. Now you're in this wish fulfillment energy, this new creative energy, this new beginning energy. And ultimately, it's leading to a fulfillment. Do you see how fulfilling that looks? It's like this is where they're about to go get married or something right here. So for some of you, this is marriage. This is the divine counterpart coming in. But ultimately, this is the community that you truly want and the desired life that you are going to have. The wishes that you want, the way that you want your life to look after you create it, and the way that you want this new beginning to look in the life to look, the way you want your life to look after this new beginning. That is what I'm truly, truly hearing. Okay? So you don't have to worry about what this looks like. It is joy and fulfillment. Ultimately, the person on your heart is preparing to speak. That's what that means. So someone is preparing to talk to you, especially after they release the burdens or after they release whatever they're letting hold them back. Ultimately, that is a blessing. There's another blessing coming in. Someone is choosing you clearly. A relationship is moving from confusion into clarity. I guarantee it. So a new love is entering your life, one way or another. There is a new love entering your life. It will be like a childlike love, right? And it's going to be the end of all emotional conflict and all material conflict. So you will no longer know conflicts in your material world, in your events, or in the happenings of your life. It will be a new joy and fulfillment, a new beginning. So a happily ever after for a whole lot of you, okay? So this is new blessings as Ace of Wands, or a new gift coming in from the universe. Something is going to come in. This can be a new lease on life. This can be a new beginning. This can be a new wedding also, right? With the Four of Wands and the Ace of Wands coming out, plus the Six of Cups and the Nine of Cups. That can definitely be a marriage. And it can most certainly be a marriage of something that you initiate with this Sun and Magician coming out, showing that you did something that truly changed your world, made your world more bright because of the actions you took, because you listened to your divine guidance, because you took the steps and used your skills to make a new beginning or a new contribution or a new creation or a new experience in this world for yourself. With the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands out here, it shows that something that you're going to do, some creative action that you're going to take, is going to literally be excess wealth and the beginning of a new kind of financial wealth and a new financial experience for you in this life. So you are literally going to do something creative that is going to be financially stable or stabilizing and accelerating for you. So your finances are going to rise immensely due to your creative thought patterns or something that you do as a hobby or just something that you do on the side. It could be a side hustle, just something that you do. Something that you do is very lucrative and can bring you a lot of money. I want you to know that. It could be wish fulfillment, and it's something that makes you feel creative, okay? Also, with the 9 of Cups and the 6 of Cups, plus the Sun, and the Ace of Pentacles, plus the Magician, and the Ace of Wands, I would say that you definitely, okay, so you are creating something that feels like a gift in your life, but is going to be a new beginning either way, leaving you more illuminated and fulfilled, feeling like it was a dream or a wish come true, that leaves you more nostalgic, youthful, and happy, just literally happy for no reason, right? Happy for no reason. So this is also you giving for no reason. Like it's just this really giving, generous, happy, nostalgic, loving energy. And it's wrapped around this 4 of Wands, this new beginning. So this could definitely be a marriage or a deep, deep relationship that ends up in just a dream come true, or you're happily ever after. So, okay, you guys, that is this reading. I guess we can do, actually, they're telling me to do a couple crystal cards. So, for crystal cards, I use the book for crystal cards because I want to do them justice, and crystal cards are a little bit harder because crystals are really elusive, right? And so I don't want to go off on some tangent about the crystal thing, and it's really about these cards. So, we got Tiger's Eye. So Tiger's Eye might be a really good one for you, right? So Tiger's Eye is a confidence stone and a wealth stone, okay? So if you work with Tiger's Eye, you will be invigorating solar plexus energy. Ultimately, it will invigorate your solar plexus. It will like cleanse away negativity. It will give you confidence. It will make you joyful and happy, but it will also attract wealth. So that is like a Tiger's Eye alignment energy if you work with crystals or you do crystal healing, okay? Oh, whoa. Kyanite. So it looks like blue kyanite to be specific. All right. And so that's throat chakra or and pyrite. So that is solar plexus and throat chakra or third eye energy. Kyanite can be third eye as well. So let's just see what we got here. And I'll let you know what these mean. Okay. So for Tiger's Eye, all right, Tiger's Eye is calm, clarity, balanced emotion, communication, and intuition. So if you've been plagued with negative thoughts lately, Tiger's Eye will help rid yourself of those intrusions and help you regain a positive and more inspiring attitude. You will soon begin to see things more clearly and realize that there was really nothing to fear in the first place. Calm your thoughts and start to listen to your intuition. Know that all is well and that only love surrounds you. This card is also about communication. You may avoid unnecessary turmoil and problems by communicating clearly with others. Don't be afraid to express your views honestly and make sure there is no misunderstanding. You will gain respect and admiration for doing so. All right, so Kyanite is pay attention to your intuition. So pay attention to your intuition and to your dreams over the coming days, for you are being guided towards deeper spiritual understanding and insight. Through this process, much of which occurs subconsciously or in your dream state, a rather ingenious idea will surface. I told you you were going to have an idea, and it's a creative one. So in your dreams, oh, that's amazing, will surface that will radically change your views on life, particularly your career. Kyanite will help you ground this idea as you discover ways of practically applying it in your everyday life and work. However, do not try to force the process. The idea will surface when you least expect it. Simply relax and allow yourself to be open to new possibilities and insights. Know that they already exist within you in an abstract spiritual form. I love that. So that's great. So let me know in the comments how that came out in your dreams or how that resonated with you. All right, so Pyrite, emotional balance, psychological strength, relationships, and protection. And so you may be feeling emotionally unbalanced at present because you have allowed yourself to at least partially believe another's critical judgments of you. This malicious criticism was directed at you by someone who falsely believes that they will gain something by belittling you. To regain your mental strength and emotional balance, you must realize that this whole episode is simply emotional blackmail. You are dearly loved and held in high esteem by many, especially the unseen forces. So see this episode for what it really is and do not allow yourself to be so affected by what one person says. Others know the truth. Pyrite can help strengthen you both psychologically and emotionally. All right, my loves, that is your reading. So yeah, working with Pyrite, working with Tiger's Eye, or working with Kyanite, or all three will benefit you greatly at this time. Also, stay balanced and pay attention to those dreams because you have got a great idea and there is something big brewing for you. You just listen to me. With the wish card coming out, I'm going to let you know right now, your wishes will be fulfilled. And I'm hearing as clear as day. Spirit is saying love is coming safe for you again. So you're being called to open up to those relationships and to the way that they can come out in your life. A money delay is ending, okay? So money is starting to come in. A new job opportunity is coming. I'm hearing a raise, promotion, or increase might be unfolding for some of you. A business idea is becoming profitable for others. A financial blessing is arriving for some. So this is really, really big. A payment is coming through for someone. You're entering a season of prosperity for others. A solution to a financial problem is appearing for someone else. You are becoming more supportive. Everybody's becoming more supported in some way. So that is how the season's going to leave you feeling. A door to wealth is opening, okay? So just know your purpose is becoming clear. A new path is opening. Your gifts are being recognized. And ultimately, it's bringing in a change to your life. You are stepping into your assignment, okay? A door connected to your destiny is opening. And ultimately, pay attention to your dreams because that is going to bring out a lot of whatever this is for you. All right, my loves. All right. I love you all unconditionally. If you're not a subscriber, do please consider subscribing. We'd love to have you around. As always, I am Samuel, and I send you all my light, my love, and my blessings. And I will see you all in my next reading.